The opposition has signalled that this week, from their point of view, will be about something else. It will be about the continuation of sleaze and smear. The opposition has well and truly signalled that that will be central to their strategy in this final sitting week. Well, I'm here to say that there is a reason that the opposition has adopted that as their political strategy for this final sitting week, and that reason is crystal clear. The opposition's political strategy, and particularly the strategy of the leader of the opposition, Mr Abbott, since the 2010 election, has been to use negativity to try and bring this parliament to an end and have an early election. We're actually in the sitting week he didn't want to have. He never thought that the government would get here. He never thought that I would get here. He has been engaged in relentless negativity since Australians voted in 2010. That negativity has also been displayed to the Australian people through the nature of his anti-carbon pricing campaign. It's been a campaign of lies and deceit, and it is a campaign that is running out of huff. It is apparent to Australians that the claims, the wild claims, that Mr Abbott has made about carbon pricing are not true, and that the very things that he said to them would happen will not happen under carbon pricing. In this situation, Mr Abbott has led the Liberals to where they've got nowhere else to go except sleaze and smear. His negativity is running out of campaign huff in terms of carbon pricing. They've got no positive plan for the nation's future. So in those circumstances, they've got to insert something in the vacuum, and what they've determined to insert in the vacuum is smear and sleaze, and we will see that on display during this final sitting week. There are many Australians who will contemplate over the course of coming months and into 2013 who to vote for in the 2013 election. Many of those Australians might be thinking to themselves that they'd like to exercise a vote for John Howard-style Liberals. I've got news for those Australians. There are no John Howard-style Liberals anymore. The political party known as the Liberal Party in this parliament is an entirely different creature from the political party led by John Howard. John Howard believed in proper costings of policies. John Howard could speak with sophistication about the Australian economy. John Howard, whilst I didn't agree with many of his ideas, had ideas for the nation's future. Mr Abbott does not believe in proper costings of policies. Mr Abbott is an economic illiterate and cannot and does not speak about the future of our economy, and Mr Abbott has no ideas for our nation's future. In these circumstances, it's sleaze and smear that is filling the void. I think Australians are sick of it, sick of stories they don't understand about events 17 to 20 years ago. But in circumstances where this Parliament's time is going to be wasted on these matters, I will take questions from the press gallery today on these questions. I'll do it in the hope that that minimises the amount of parliamentary time that is wasted on these issues.